In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. Through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope at the end of the day. With a heart full of dreams and a voice full of soul, he's the heartbeat of sports, making us whole.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.
Just work. And if you don't get what you thought you were going to get, show up and still go to work. Because along the process, what's more important, what you acquire or who you become? And a lot of people think what they acquire is the thing that makes them who they are. No, it's who you become in the process of change.
And understand that your opportunity will come. It just takes one person's decision, and now it's time to take advantage of that opportunity. Now you got to go in there, different mindset, understand what's that task, and lead the program, whatever role I got to be in until it's my time.
Legendary. 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 What's going on, family? How y'all doing on this Friday night? Yes, sir. It's your boy, Bernard Watts. It's Bernard Watts. Hey, come to you by the digital airways of YouTube. Sports Talk will be Watts. Do me a favor on this Friday night. Many of you could be doing a lot of things, and I'm sure there's some that are already out there doing this thing. But is some of y'all going to tune in tonight? While you're here, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Don't caution that. Just hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I need 300 likes tonight. Let's go. We can get it. We gonna get it. All right? And while you're at it, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my channel, Sports Talk will be Watts. It's a small channel. I've been doing it right at a year now, and I'm trying to grow the channel. And the only way I can grow it is because of you. And also, if you like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way, join the membership. Join the membership. I got some special things coming up this month. Around the end of the month, I'm telling you, it's going to be fine. Yeah, I lined up Duke the Scoop, getting ready to come to you for the members only, but I need to gain some more memberships, all right? All right, my friends. Hey, once again, we're going to talk about Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is the hottest thing out there. He just is. He's what everybody's talking about. Over there on X, Twitter, whatever y'all want to call it, TikTok, Shedeur Sanders is the hottest topic for YouTube, for my channel. Anyway, if you go back and look at my past videos, they doing a all-time high. I got one video did last week, 17,000 people don't watch it. The next one was 12,000. The last one from day before yesterday, 8,000. So I'm talking about Shedeur. So I got to lead it off with Shedeur. Then we'll get into more topic. And also I want to talk about my dog, Shiloh Sanders. Headache game himself. Oh, he going to make Tampa Bay. He going to make the team. The coach talking good about it. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. And also, the Cleveland Browns, dog pound. They waiting on Shedeur. They waiting on him. They want him there. They don't want them other quarterbacks. They want Shedeur Sanders. Now, the internet has some haters out there against Shedeur. But I'm here to tell you, I got a couple of videos I'm going to show you tonight. The Cleveland Browns fan base is waiting on two legendary Shedeur Sanders. Let's go with the show. Hey, how you doing, MH? What's going on? Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Sabrina, thank you for being a membership. Appreciate you. That she is. I love CC. Appreciate everything that you do for Sports Talk with B. Watts and by being a member. I appreciate it. Miss Angela Hudson, a new name I never seen before. She said, I love your intro. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you so kind. If you don't mind, subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Sabrina said, happy Friday night. You right. Yes, sir. I love CC. She's saying, what's up, y'all? Miss Harry, what's going on? You doing all right? Appreciate you for rocking with your boy tonight. Rocking with your boy tonight. My dog, the boss lady's in the house. Thank you for being a member also and everything that you do through the super chats and everything that you do. Miss Phyllis Miller, she the boss lady. Yeah. R. Crawley 25 saying, what's going on? Hope you had a wonderful day. I really do. I really do. I really do. K in the cut. What's up? What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? Elijah Watson joined the membership on yesterday. I appreciate you for supporting the broadcast. Curtis Duff joined the membership as soon as I started off. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Playing for Birdie. What's up, B. Watts? About to watch these Rockets. All right, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. It is that. It's gonna do that. Hey, Reverend Nelson is in the house. Appreciate it, Rev. Appreciate it. Y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at here. Shedeur Sanders. I know I'm late on this topic, but I had to see what was trending over there on X and everything. That's why I get my topic from what everybody's talking about. They talking about how Shedeur Sanders, jersey sale, have went from the 3 to the number 1. And he was drafted in the 5th round as a 144 pick in less than a week. Less than a week, the people are speaking out. They love to. They got to give him that number 2, y'all. They got to give him that number 2. If they give him that number 2, hey, it's some records out there finna get signed. Yeah, when Colorado invade Cleveland, oh, yeah, they finna take this thing to another level. Cleveland really don't know who they drafted. They really don't. They ain't done their homework. They really don't know who they drafted in that 5th round. Shedeur Sanders is built for this. He came from money. He came from the media spotlight. He know the game. His dad taught him the game. Coach Prime Deion Sanders has taught Shedeur the game. And you can see him out there working with the fan base already. He's out there in the community. He visited the high school on 2 days ago. Talking to the kids, he giving back. Shedeur Sanders is going to be the face of the Cleveland Browns. I know you hear a lot of people, certain people out there say, oh, be watching, got to slow it down. He might not make the team. He was drafted in the 5th round. Bro, let me tell y'all something. You ain't talking to me when you talk like that. You talking to somebody else don't know. Ain't no way that owner sitting behind his head coach and general manager doing that draft. If you watch the video and he leaned up to him and said, hey, it's time to get you do. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm finna intervene this. It's time to go get it. I'm about to want to see no Dilla Gabriel. They want to see Shedeur. The internet broke. He saved the NFL draft by waiting 3 days. Don't nobody want to watch no NFL draft. We were watching to see who and when Shedeur Sanders gonna be drafted. And that's why that jersey sale is number 1. It because of the whoever responsible for not drafting Shedeur, and they got to pay. And they gonna pay. They gonna pay for it. Shedeur Sanders should have never been a 5th round draft pick. All year long for 2 years, one of 2 quarterbacks that the NFL was talking about in college football. Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward, the best 2 quarterbacks in the draft. And that helped his jersey sale skyrocket. People that who didn't like Shedeur is out there buying his jersey. Oh, I'm just trying to tell y'all. People, because they know he was treated wrong. The dude just want to play football. Now, I'm going to tell you the real reason why. Ain't no collusion or nothing like that. It ain't no prejudice. Ain't nothing like that. I know it's some evidence out there you can read into. Hey, maybe something went wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why these teams didn't want to draft Shedeur. It ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur. It ain't got nothing to do with his quarterback skill. It ain't got nothing to do with the meeting. It ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur Sanders. The reason why they didn't want to draft Shedeur is them general managers and head coach, Y.B. Watson, Deion Sanders. If they had drafted Deion Sanders and Shedeur in his first year looked good, but the team didn't perform well, you already know what that owner going to do. He going to fire them and bring in who? That's your answer. Deion Sanders. That's why them teams did not want to draft Shedeur, the general manager and the head coach. They ain't got nothing to do with no collusion. They ain't got nothing to do with no interviews. They ain't got nothing to do with his hat turned backwards or he wasn't prepared for no meeting. They didn't want to draft Shedeur because the fear of them losing their job to Coach Prime, a.k.a. Deion Sanders. That's what it's all about. They didn't want that. Coach Prime had went on records and told us on the way I consider coaching in the NFL if I coach my sons. He went on podcasts, he went on TV, and he said all of that. And they heard it. They heard it. You know, if I heard it down here in Georgia, they heard it in Texas. They heard it in Las Vegas. They heard it in Cleveland. They heard it in Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. They heard it. It was loud and clear. And guess what? They made some phone calls behind the scenes. Say, hey, it wasn't but about 6 or 7 teams that really wanted a quarterback or needed a quarterback. I know it's out there. Even Shedeur had a little something to do with it. Yeah, the New York Giants clicks, right? The coach them turned it back on. He wanted to play for, some of y'all wanted him to go to the Las Vegas Raiders because of Tom Brady. You see what Tom Brady done did, right? Right. Well, some of y'all still wanted him to go to where? To the New Orleans Saints, right? You see what they done. Some people wanted him to go to who? The Dallas Cowboys. But you see what Jerry Jones did, right? When it's time for him to draft. Disappeared. And at the end, many of you thought Pittsburgh were going to draft him because of a head coach that was black, but he don't own the team. He's not the general manager, right? Even though he wouldn't have been in fear of losing his job, but that general manager, yeah, you find Rick George and Deion Sanders in that place. They couldn't risk it. They could not risk it because Shedeur is a quarterback. He quarterback number 1. Ooh, listen, let me tell y'all something before I come to the chat. Listen, Joe Flacco, Really? Really? Coach Prime is on record on the video saying, man, just as old as I am. Who want to see that? You think Cleveland Brown fans want to buy a ticket and spend their money and sit in that dog pound and watch Joe Flacco as a coach, as a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? What network want to go out there and cover that? Kenny Pickett, who they traded from Pittsburgh. He played there for 2 to 3 years. You saw how that went. You saw how that went at Pittsburgh with Kenny Pickett. The owner came out before the draft and said, hey, we're not even going to consider that fifth-year option of the quarterback, Kenny Pickett. That lets you know they do not want him as a quarterback this year. I look for him to be the one out, cut, traded, however they want him. He's going to be out the building before that first preseason game. I'm saying it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Kenny Pickett will be the first quarterback out of the way. That's going to lead you to 4 quarterbacks. Well, Deshaun Watson got an ACL tear. He can't play this year. So it's coming down to 3 quarterbacks. That's Joe Flacco. And here we go right here with Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel was a 3rd-round draft pick, right? Now, if you a 3rd-round draft pick in the NFL on any team, you're supposed to make the roster over the season. You're supposed to make that 53-man roster opening game of the season. Well, guess what? The problem is they went behind him and drafted a 5th-round draft pick quarterback from Colorado by the name of Shedeur Sanders. That last name carried weight, and that's why he got the #1 selling jersey from that NFL draft. Out of all the players that got drafted, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders is leading them in jersey sale right now as #1. That's why Cleveland Brown cannot afford to get rid of Shedeur Sanders. He's a hot commodity. The NFL needs Shedeur. They need him. Check this out. It's going to be a lot of teams that going to say, dang, man, we missed out on this. Can you imagine NBC? Because that's who primarily televise their games at the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour. Cleveland. Oh, yeah. Playing Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens twice in a year. You know how them ratings going to be with Shedeur Sanders against Lamar Jackson? Prime time on TV? That's major marketing money. That's what they care about. That money. Sanders, Shedeur Sanders with Deion in the stands. Deion Sanders in the press box. Playing against Lamar Jackson in Cleveland in that dog pound. What? Jerry Jones gonna be sitting back. God. Dak Prescott, I should have traded your ass. Yeah, you sure should have. Yeah. Money. That's a money ticket. Listen, even though Cleveland Brown gave Shedeur Sanders a bone, they gave him a bone. They did that. But guess what? It can work for both parties. Well, B. Watts, how you figure that? It's a win-win situation for Cleveland and Shedeur. Here's the 3 reasons why. And I'm coming to my chat. All right. Let me get these 3 reasons off, y'all. Be patient with me. All right. I'm here for a good hour. I'm at 20 minutes already. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Listen, I got 250 people in. I should have 200 likes. Appreciate it. 3 reasons why this is a win-win situation for Shedeur and Cleveland. #1, it starts with the fans. The fans got something to cheer about. The fans got something to go to the stadium about. The fans got something to sit home and watch a football game on their TV with Shedeur Sanders as their quarterback #1. It ain't gonna do them no good sitting on the sideline. They got to take advantage of Shedeur Sanders being on the roster. The ownership, remember I told you, the owner himself was sitting behind the head coach and the GM during the draft process. Go back and look at the video, the man with the white hat. You remember? He was at Colorado Pro Day. He was in front of and talked to Coach Brown. You remember I did that video? I said, hey, that owner ain't there to look at Shedeur, ain't there to look at Travis. He's sitting there talking to Coach Brown. That was an interview right there on that field. He doing an interview. He trying to see how Dion move. He trying to see how he talk. He ain't paying no attention to Shedeur. He ain't paying no attention to Travis. He ain't paying no attention to the other players out there. He was on that field talking to Coach Prime with his general manager, his head coach, and his staff right there beside him, talking to Dion. A straight out interview. I tell you what, you know why they drafted Gabriel from Oregon quarterback before they drafted Shedeur? That general manager and that head coach. They saw that owner talking to Dion right there on that field. Because they know, but we draft Shedeur, yeah, our job in jeopardy. They heard the conversation. They heard the question they were asking Dion. They heard the response Dion was giving back to him. That's why they skipped over me to that field round. To that owner said, hey, and tapped you on the shoulder. I want you to do it right here. And that's why you saw that nonchalant when they called Shedeur name out. That's why you saw that right here. Yeah. There go my job again. You remember that slogan that come out and said, there go that man again. That head coach saying, there go my job again. This thing can work. It's a win-win situation for Cleveland. It's a win-win situation for Shedeur. Number one, it's the fans. The fans got something to come to the game for. You saw how when Shedeur went to that school, how them kids and hollering, running up to him and everything, they was running to him. He got a magnet to him. It's going to be, hey, instead of in that dog pound, the dog pound finna get revised, remodeled. You know how they be out there in that cold, and them jackets on, like this. That dog pound in there. Oh, no. Folks going, hey, if you got a watch store that sell watches, yeah. Yeah. This what's going to be going on in Cleveland. It's a win-win situation for the business. I tell you what, if you don't think your business finna pop up there in Ohio, in Cleveland, call Boulder, Colorado, and ask them how their business survived, how their business is rolling right now. Yeah, if you don't think that. It's the same kind of effect that finna happen up there in Cleveland, Ohio. Hell, I ain't never watched the Cleveland game, but I'm finna tune in now. I've been living 50 years, man. Cleveland come on at 4 o'clock. Man, turn that TV off. Yeah, shoot, let's go play golf. Man, y'all want to play golf? Yeah, let's go play golf. Man, nobody finna sit around and watch that. No. Shedeur Sanders finna change the game. Two, that jersey, you're going to see that jersey everywhere. Everywhere. I told you, the fans. It's a win-win situation to start with the fans. Well, number two, the team. Cleveland Brown itself. Well, how will Cleveland benefit for? They only use a 5th round draft pick. Majority of the 5th round draft picks on the team get cut. They get cut, or they get put on a practice squad, or they get traded off. They can't afford to do neither one of those with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. Because we know, we've been following Shedeur. They haven't. They don't know what kind of work he finna put in, but they Buckingham slowly putting that video out. Running the hill. He's working out. He's working out when everybody else is sitting down. He's working out. He's in the community. Buckingham slowly putting a video out. They don't need Cleveland TV station. They don't need Cleveland press conference right now. Buckingham know what to do. Well off know what to do. Coach Prime know what to do. Shedeur team know what to do. Put the video out. We're going to kill that narrative that everybody else, ESPN, Fox News, people on Twitter trying to put out. Shedeur got through working out, went to a school, talk to the kids, giving back. And so most stuff gonna come out. You just don't know, and they don't know what finna hit them in Cleveland. And he gonna gain the support slowly but surely of the Cleveland fan base, and they gonna control the situation. Now, this owner ain't crazy. That general manager might be crazy, and that coach might be crazy, but they really ain't. They know what's going on. They better win. What they ought to be trying to do is figure out how can we support Shedeur as a quarterback for Cleveland Browns. Support staff, that offensive line, that running game, the wide receiver, the defense. That's what they need to be trying to do, because Shedeur gonna prevail. Yeah. The devil got in them, they spirit, and they tried to kill him. It's a scripture in the Bible that say what the devil meant for evil, but God meant it for good. That's what it don't turn into. They don't know what finna hit them. They don't know what finna hit him. You heard the interview when Shedeur finally got drafted. I felt it through the video. When he heard his name called, Shiloh was standing right there beside him, supporting him. Bro, you did it, bro. We're going to make a song? Shedeur. No, man. I just want to play ball, bro. I just want to play ball. It's then he got money. He ain't worried about no contract, even though he lost $30 to $40 million, and he'll never get that back. I just want to play ball, bro. I just want to play ball. You can feel that. I felt it way down here in Georgia. He was sincere about it. He just want to play ball. And he finna prove a lot of folk wrong, y'all. He finna prove a lot of folk wrong about being a quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, he should have went first round. No doubt about it. There's no way the talent level of Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback should have been a 5th round draft pick. And somebody going to pay. And they're going to pay for it. One way or the other. He'll get his money back. He won't get those $40 million that he missed, but he'll get just the more back as time go on. Trust me. Stay healthy. Keep working. Keep his head down. Know what the mission is. And stay humble. Be a good teammate on the field and off the field. He going to make it. Hey, those big-time business, they coming to him. They going to want him to sponsor them. They gonna want him to advertise their product. He's the biggest name now in the all season. Everybody talking about Shedeur. But check this out. I told you, he in a win-win situation, right? The fans, the team, they spent their 5th round draft pick on. Even Shedeur gonna post up, or he gonna be a bust. And he can't go one or two ways. He gonna go left, or he gonna go right. He gonna rise up, or he gonna fall down. That's it. It's like stock market with Shedeur. Either he gonna prevail, or he gonna fail. And I'm putting all my chips on the table that he gonna rise up to the top. He gonna prevail. Shedeur Sanders will be, I'm telling you, he will be that quarterback sometime this year of the season, the starting quarterback. And once he get in there, he ain't gonna let go. He ain't gonna let go. I know a lot of people saying, hey, he's gonna get cut. I know a lot of people said they're gonna trade him away. I know a lot of people saying that he don't want to be there. He might not want to be there, but Cleveland gave him a bone. He owed Cleveland just like Cleveland owed him. The NFL gonna let him sit there. They're gonna let him sit there and go as an undrafted free agent. And I'm gonna stick with that. They were gonna let him sit there. It wasn't but 2 more rounds to go. But the owner kept trying to tell you, go back to Colorado Pro Day. He was interviewing Coach Prime. That's why they skipped him. And that interview in that draft, that owner tapped their shoulder and said, hey, it's time. Get it. What team draft 2 quarterbacks back-to-back in an NFL draft? You tell me. And you don't think that owner had a shot had a hand in that? You lost. He did. He called that shot. Shedeur gonna get his money back for that owner from Deshaun Watson. It ain't gonna take long either. Well, what's the last one, B. Watt? You said the fans, you said the team. Well, ownership. The ownership. It's gonna pay off. The sale of the jersey, like the title of this Sure. You know how much one of them jerseys cost? I know a lot of people saying they not going to buy from the NFL. But guess what? The fan base of Shedeur ain't going to buy for them. But them rich folks and them rich folk kids, oh yeah, they going to buy from the NFL. They want that official patch tag. They don't want no knockoff or no nothing. They want that value. And they're going to spend that money on Shedeur jersey. And that's how that ownership going to get some of that money back. You watch and see. You watch my smoke. I saw it in Atlanta when Michael Vick went down. Oh, man, when nobody said when Michael Vick got locked up, his jersey sale went up even higher in Atlanta, that number 7. And you come to Atlanta now, you still see that number 7 walking around. Same thing with Shedeur. That official tag on their jersey. Now, I know a lot of people said they ain't going to buy from them, but it's going to be a lot of folks up there in Cleveland, Ohio, going to buy from the NFL in Cleveland because they want that official tag on their jersey of Shedeur Sanders. And don't let him get 2. I know there's a lot of stuff out there saying they're going to get 5 and all that. They're going to give him number 2. Ain't nobody else on the team got number 2. It don't make no sense not to give him number 2. They're going to give Shedeur Sanders that number 2. And he going to rock with it. He going to rock with it. As I was saying, all right, check this out. That dog pound, it finna get hectic. It going to get loud. Let me tell y'all something. Listen to this. Watch this video. I'm finna share a video with you, right? What people are saying on the street in Cleveland right now. All right? Here go a video that I ran across when they drafted Shedeur Sanders. Watch this guy.
Human on the screen. Every single person who's been watching our draft coverage and anyone else's. So we appreciate your viewing.
God, he don't want to see no Joe Flacco, no Kenny Pickett, no Deshaun Watson. They want to see Shedeur Sanders.
Human on the screen. Every single person who's been watching our draft coverage and anyone else's. So we appreciate your viewing.
Come and save my franchise. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. If you don't think Shedeur, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. If you don't think Shedeur finna save Cleveland, I tried to tell you on last week. I watched the movie when I was little, The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, started by Dr. J. Julius Irving. If you go watch that video, get the same thing finna happen right here. Shedeur Sanders finna save Cleveland Browns. I know some of y'all don't think he's gonna make the team, but that's okay. He gonna make that team, and he gonna be that starting quarterback. One more time for the haters out there. I keep trying to tell you, if some folks in Cleveland want it,
Human on the screen. Every single person who's been watching our draft coverage and anyone else's. So we appreciate your viewing.
Check this out. Yeah, I know I said I was going to come back to y'all. I'm coming to y'all. Hold on. Let me get these out in the chat. All right. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Now, here's this dog pound. I kept telling you about this dog pound. This dog pound finna be off the chain. I know you want to see a lot of dog bones when Bernie Kosar was playing quarterback. It's finna change now. It's going to be some watches going up in the stands, y'all. They're going to be throwing up them wrists up in the stands.
Welcome to the dog pound.
All right, they welcome you to the dog pound. Well, I ran across a pastor. Hear what he's saying.
Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. We still got Shedeur, arguably the best quarterback in this draft, and he headed to Cleveland, and he loved Jesus. The family is saved. Send him to the Word Church, Dion. We'll take care of him. We got him. Let's go. Go Browns. Go Browns. Ah!
I'm trying to tell y'all, these fan base, they want Shedeur. They want him. Be what? That's just one video you looking at. Man, watch this dude.
Y'all
He
gonna
going
stop
crazy.
talking about Cleveland. Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. We still got Shedeur, arguably the best quarterback in this draft, and he headed to Cleveland, and he loved Jesus. The family is saved. Send him to the Word Church, Dion. We'll take care of him. We got him. Let's go. Go Browns. Go Browns. Ah!
Off the change up there in Cleveland, man. What? And here go the boys right here on the street. They running things out there. Out there with them tailgate. This tailgate crew running stuff out there. They running things out there. They can't wait till you do it. Get there.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. Crowd's getting great. Crowd from the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty. Crowd from the city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty.
You know who running the city. Woo. 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 Them dog pound. They can't wait till
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty. Crowd from the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty. Crowd from the city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty. They can't water from the city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The crowd's getting gritty. They can't water from the city. Welcome like a dog. 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 Let's go. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog. Let's get it. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog. Let's get it. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog.
You know who running the city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. Woo. You know who running the city. Woo. Walk him like a dog. 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 Woo. You know who running the city. Woo. You know who running the city. Two. You know who running the city. Two. You know who running the city. Two. Walk him like a dog. Walk him like a dog. Tell him again, Ram.
Y'all
What you
gonna
talking
stop
about out
talking
there,
about
boy?
Cleveland. Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. We still got Shedeur, arguably the best quarterback in this draft, and he headed to Cleveland, and he loved Jesus. The family is saved. Send him to the Word Church, Dion. We'll take care of him. We got him. Let's go. Go Browns. Go Browns. Ah!
Boy, it's gonna be pandemonium out there. Boy, what other quarterback that got drafted can cause that kind of excitement right now in the fan base? I got time tonight. I got time. I got 15 more minutes. Joe Flacco can't bring you that kind of excitement. Deshaun Watson cannot bring your fan base that kind of excitement. Kenny Pickett, who they said they wasn't going to pick up his fifth-year option next year, will not bring you that kind of excitement. Dylan Gabriel, 6'1", left-handed. How you going to see over the line of scrimmage? Come on. How you going to see over the line of scrimmage? I'm trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders is in the best place. Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback, is in the best place to get his career started as an NFL quarterback. Cleveland, Ohio, who I told y'all were going to get him. Now, I didn't think he was going to go for fifth round. I thought he was going to go to be the first or second pick in the first round, but they waited to the fifth. I told you, many of you were saying New York Giants because of the clicks. Many of you said we want him in Las Vegas because of Tom Brady. When many of you were saying we want him in New Orleans or we want him in Pittsburgh because of Mike Tom. He going to Cleveland. Cleveland need a quarterback. I saw the owner out there on Pro Day talking to Shedeur Sanders. The only owner, and he wasn't talking to him about Shedeur. I promise you, he won't even talking to him about track. Because if they really wanted Travis, they could have drafted Travis. He was talking to Shedeur Sanders, the head coach, Coach Prime, and he was doing an interview on that field. He wasn't worrying about Travis, Jimmy, LeJounte, Will Shepard, BJ Green, nor Shedeur. He just would. This is a move from the owner to say, hey, my franchise been losing too long. Too long. We're going to get Shedeur in this fifth round. And if y'all asses don't win, I'm going to bring his daddy down here with him. And that's why when they announced that pick, you saw this. And that's why the rest of the NFL general managers and head coaches didn't want. They didn't want that. Ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur. And they ain't got nothing to do about no interview. It ain't got nothing to do about no combine or no question. It's about Shedeur Sanders. That owner saw what Coach Prime done at Jackson State University. He's seeing what he's doing now in Colorado. And if they actually don't get this shit right, Coach Prime going to be the next coach of the Cleveland Browns. I ain't saying next year. I ain't saying 2 years from now. I'm not even saying 3 years from now. But the next coach, I'm just preparing you. The next coach for the Cleveland Browns is going to be Coach Prime. Sports Talk will be watching. You doubted me when I said IA was going to be the first running back league. You doubted me. You doubted me. Y'all doubted me. I told you up front what was going to go down. You even doubted me saying you don't know about K-Salt. After that spring game, you don't hear hardly nobody hollering Juju. They saw what they saw. He ain't ready. We're going to talk about that maybe a month away from now. They don't report back to June the 1st. But I ain't forgot. Oh, we still going to say, we're going to shake this salt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You thought I forgot. I'm going to let this Shedeur die down. Oh, we're going to shake this salt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we is. Once again, like I told you, K-Salt is a Heisman Trophy candidate. I ain't changing. He going to do it. You don't hear that Juju talk no more. They saw what they saw. They saw what they saw. He played with the first team against the first team defense. How it turned out. You don't hear him on Twitter no more. You don't hear him on X no more. You don't hear him in the comments no more. Chase up. First down pass. Strike. Okay. But I ain't forgot you. I just want you to know that. I'm coming back to you in a month. But right now, it's Shedeur. I ain't forgot about you. I'm coming back to you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And another thing, Shedeur Sanders, if you're tuning in, I know you say you catch me every now and then. When you get to the league, Shedeur, like I said the other night and the day before, add a little K-Salt to your game, and you will be fine. What I mean by that, add a little Mark Jackson to your game. Add a little Josh Allen to your game. I know you can read a defense. I know you got good pocket press. I have seen your arm strength. I know you can read a defense. I know you're tough as nail, but you got to add a little K-Salt to your game. Be watch what you mean by that. You got to get out of harm's way. When your read number one and your read number two ain't there, go on and move them chains, my brother. Yeah, go on and move them chains with your legs and your feet. Them Jackson State days that you did. Take that ball and go on and get you 2 or 3 yards. Don't hold the ball. Don't run back. Don't take no sack. Put a little K-Salt in your game. Put a little K-Salter in your game, and you're going to be fine. It's okay on your first read, like K-Salter showed you in the spring game. Hit your tight end right away. Don't try to go for the deep pass right away. Don't try to go to the big play right away. Hit your tight end, hit your running backs out of the backfield, and it kept the chains moving. K-Salter. Preseason game, this spring pass game. Add that to your game. Don't wait till Travis Hunter, like you used to do, to get over. Whoever your wide receivers is in Cleveland. Hit your tight end. Soon you get it. Get rid of it. Running back. Let them get you 3 to 4 yards. See, the key of the game in quarterback, as I used to tell my guys when I was coaching, get me across the 50-yard line. That's your job. Get me across the 50-yard line and make it more easier for us to score. You get me across that 50-yard line in the first 5 plays, we can take you a shot. You can take that 40-yard shot. Get me to the 40-yard line. You can take a shot. You can afford to take a shot, but guess what? Because you're in field goal range. You heard Coach Prime when he was telling K-Salt, I don't care what you do with that ball, don't take my field goal away. Because he hadn't crossed the 50-yard line. You cross that 50-yard line and get to that 40 or that 35, you're in field goal range. Don't points on the board. When you hear coaches say, don't take the points off the board, get me to the 50, get me across that 50, and then we can take our shot. You got 1 or 2 passes to take your shot. But for that, that's what your tight end for. That's what your running back for. That's what your slot receiver is for. Unless you got one-on-one on the outside. And if you know your wide receiver can beat that defensive back without that cover 2 rolling over the top. You move the football consistently. And that's why it's important for a quarterback in the NFL now. See, the NFL done changed. You got defensive linemen out there running a 4.5 and 4.6 now. You saw it in the combine. They clocking 4.5 and 4.6 in the 40, 300 pounds. That's why it's important your quarterback be able to move and use his leg. Look at Jalen Hurts. They wouldn't want that Super Bowl. He ran the ball. Look at that quarterback for Washington. You got to run that football. You can't be no stationary quarterback. You cannot. I tell you what, I'm going to throw a little nugget. This heads up for y'all. And I ain't talking to nobody, just me. If K-Salt go out there and get Coach Prime to the Big 12 championship and win and get to the playoff, and he have 1,000-yard rushing, don't be surprised next year he go in that transfer portal and find another quarterback just like K-Salt. I'm warning. That's what it takes to win a football game now in college and in the NFL. College and NFL. Don't let K-Salt go out there and throw for 3,000 to 4,000 yards and rush for 1,000. Next year, when K-Salt is gone, Coach Prime going to go in that transfer portal and find him one more quarterback with 1 year eligibility and do the same thing that he did with K-Salt. And they're going to delay Juju 1 more year. Just like the Manners. If that man boy out there Texas can sit 2 years, Juju want to sit 2 years. You better ask Juju. You better ask him K-Salt to your game. Ain't no defense coordinator or no head coach in college finna sit back there and let you just throw that football. They gonna design them stunts. They gonna design them blitz to get you off your spot, and you better be head on. You saw in the spring game. I keep trying to tell you, I'm coming back to you. All of you. You know who you are. I'm coming back to you. In a month when this team come back, that first play of the game when Arden Walker came off that, yeah. And that third play when number 9 came off that end, got batted down because you're short and trying to see. Okay now. Okay, y'all Juju fans. Okay. I ain't forgot you. Come back in next month. But I got to talk about my dog right now. I got to talk about my dog and that dog pound. Yeah, let's go,
play
boy.
for that Browns defense. Getting a turnover. Getting down, jumping into the dog pound, celebrating with your friends, trying to do anything to stay warm.
But there's something else that was circling on the internet, family. I'm at 50 minutes. I still ain't got it, y'all. It's 100 comments in the comment section. Hit the like button while you're at it. Hit the like button. I ran across this video. I at first I couldn't understand why he was saying this about Shedeur, but I looked at it 2 more times, and it kind of made sense. Have y'all seen the comments from my favorite player of the NFL, Cam Newton, the quarterback, the former quarterback of the Carolina Panthers? Here's what he had to say, and I want y'all to pay attention to it. Some of y'all might not agree for what he said, but shit, y'all, after I listen to it, he might be right.
Shedeur Sanders. This message is directed to you. Lead with work, not clout. I think he took on the persona
of a DB, not a QB. As a DB, you're able to do certain things. You can speak loud and be rambunctious and have that bravado. But as a quarterback, reminder, you are the CEO of that franchise. What do I mean? You have what I've labeled the super six that you have to pander to. Number one, the owner. Number two, the general manager. Number three, the head coach. Number four, the position coach. Number five, the players. And also number six, the fans. This is the best situation for Shedeur because he has to claw his way to the top. Does he have the capabilities of doing it? Absolutely. And if I'm in his camp, I'm telling him like, bro, let's get to work. Let's control what we can control now. I do see Shedeur Sanders starting for the Cleveland Browns at some point this year.
Hey, well, if you like Cam or not, same thing I just told you. It's some of the same thing I just told you. A win-win situation for Cleveland and win-win situation for Shedeur. How you saying that what? Same thing Cam just said. The ownership, the fans, and being a good teammate. Now, he went on and said the general manager, the head coach, and all that. True. I mean, it's just true, whether you like Cam or not, and the way he said it or not. But some things, like I remember Coach Dre said, ain't what you say, it's how you say it. I just didn't like how he said it. I don't think he should have recorded that and said some of the things he said. He could have picked up the phone and said that. But still, everything that he said, if you just listen to it, yeah, he telling the truth. It ain't like Shedeur don't know. Shedeur gonna put it in work. It ain't like he ain't never done that. He done did this before. He gonna continue to do it. He gonna put in the work. Shedeur can't help he was raised by a millionaire. Hell, I wish I was raised by a millionaire, but I wasn't. Yeah, you know, he can't. That ain't his fault. That ain't his fault. He was raised by his dad, Shedeur Sanders. We know Shedeur Sanders. We know how Coach Prime was coming up. We know how he was. But once again, I keep telling you, and I done came to a conclusion. It wasn't no conclusion. It wasn't that. They was fear. The team that passed over Shedeur was fear of losing their job to Rick George and and Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders as a head coach, Rick George as a general manager. Oh yeah, they coming as a package, y'all. You might as well get ready. It gonna happen. Don't win in Cleveland. Yeah, you heard it right here first. Oh, BYU, you're tripping. Yeah, you said that about when I said what I was saying last time. One see. Well, it's time for me to get off Shedeur. I'm going to go to the chat. And when I get through with the chat, I got to talk about my dog, my favorite player of Colorado of all time, the headache gang himself. Now, if you really want B-Watch to go off, say something bad about my dog. Oh, yeah. Shiloh Sanders. Yeah, we making that team. The head coach said, yeah, I see him as a starting safety. He going to start out on a special team. But when he come down now and deliver that blow, it's going to be like a car wreck on I-85 or I-75. It's some pads going to get missing. It's a medical tech finna go up on the kickoff team, on the punt team. Because Shiloh finna go down there and deliver some blows. He going to deliver some blows. I'll be back to talk about that once I read this in the chat. My comments. I don't miss a whole lot. So I probably can't start at the top because there's so many I don't miss. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. Let me see what y'all saying. If you got anything to say, you better say it now. Because once I start on Shiloh, boy, I'm lying to go for a whole nother hour. I'm lying to go for a whole nother hour. Benzo, what's up, B.Y.? Yeah, man, what's going on with you? Appreciate you. Mr. Brina, hey, they happy over there in Cleveland. Visit the students in the mid. Yeah, he met them kids. They love him. They love him. And he ain't through. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker part, right? How you doing, Miss Cleveland? Here's the kicker part. Them brothers and sisters, right? Our color. But what gonna hurt him and kill everybody, them haters, is when the white folk join on side. Pressure. I know people don't like to use them terms, but hey, when the white folk jump on his side, oh man, it's over, y'all. It's over. It's over. I showed you the video of the white guy the other day. Matter of fact, I know some of y'all probably missed it. I'll show it to you while I'm reading y'all chat. He said he was the main prop. Y'all stay with me.
I want to say something about Shedeur Sanders. I think that we all missed something throughout all this. I think what we missed is just understanding he is a young man. Whether he was raised by his father, he was raised rich, he was raised poor, whatever. He did deserve to go higher than he did, in my opinion. Now, I've said he does take a lot of unnecessary sacks. He had a terrible offensive line, so I can see him trying to do things with the ball. I think he is going to be a great quarterback. I'm also coming to the side of like, well, shit, like he said a lot of good things about a lot of quarterbacks. He never once got butthurt. He watched the process and was still happy to be drafted by the Browns. That alone tells me exactly what we all know and what's still true. The ultimate dream is to be an NFL football player. And no matter what we say and no matter what we think about him, he made it. And I thank God he did. And to be honest, I'm part of that problem. I'm a grown-ass man. He's a young man. Just because I was raised poor, whatever. None of that matters. When you look at him as a young man, I have a lot more respect for him after this draft process than I did before. I've always respected his father as
Yeah, you want a problem. Yeah, but that's all right. We finna convert you too. You're going to be like a sinner in church. Come as you are, my brother. We're going to convert you too. It's okay. We're going to make you just like the rest of them. And matter of fact, you go ahead and buy that jersey too. Because we getting ready for that dog time. Yeah, we is. Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback. And I'm not going to let my feet off the gas and saying it. He was the best quarterback in the draft. He was the best quarterback in this draft. Better than Cam Ward, better than Dylan Gabriel, for sure. He just was. And the fear of Coach Prime taking their jobs, those head coaches who that need a quarterback and their team been losing, the next step is Coach Prime, because Coach Prime was on record, the $1 Million Game podcast. He went and did an interview. He was on Tubi saying that also the only reason he'll go back to the NFL coaching is to coach his sons. Not one, but both of them. Both of them. And I'm telling you right now, if Cleveland don't win their first 2 years and don't make the playoff, they coming knocking on Coach Prime door. They come. That owner know his way up there now. They coming. They are coming. They were scared of their jobs. They were scared of them, Miss Phyllis. They were scared. Ain't had nothing to do with no interviews. It ain't had nothing to do with nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with no gold chain, diamond chain, rap music, none of them. Hell, had 80% of the damn NFL, that's what they do. Listen to rap music. He don't listen. He just rap. Shedeur just rap. That's all he do. He ain't out there doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing bad. He ain't getting in trouble with the law. He can't help. He came from a confident, rich millionaire father, Shedeur Sanders. Hell, the NFL made him. Then they turned around and gave him a job by being on NFL Network. So they made Shedeur. They know him. They know him. They're just scared of losing their job. Ain't got nothing to do with his play on the field. Ain't got nothing to do with it. You're right, Sweet Pea. That dog time finna be converted to legendary. They finna go crazy. It's gonna be just like going to a HBCU tailgate. I showed you the video earlier how they cut up out there. Boy, it's gonna be off the chain. They gonna have some folks ain't never went to a football game come to Cleveland. Some of y'all going to Cleveland ain't never been to Cleveland, Ohio. Never. They said the water now, they said the pollution is rough out there. Hey, and you know Coach Prime know about the state, Ohio. He played for the Cincinnati Reds in baseball. What? Let me tell you that again. He played for the Cincinnati Reds in Ohio. Professional baseball player. Coach Prime finna bring all those fans back to Cleveland. Cleveland finna beat Boulder, Colorado. Get ready. And they gonna invade it. Invade it. Invade it. That dog pound finna cut up. That dog pound finna get out there. He said, I gotta talk about Shiloh, man. That dog pound finna be off the chain, y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. I gotta get back on Shiloh. Look here. My dog, Shiloh Sanders. Look here, y'all. Look here. Shiloh Sanders. He finna make this team down there in Tampa Bay. Now, he won't have the height Shedeur gonna have. Shiloh won't have that. But you got to applaud that brother. And that video is still going viral. That how Shiloh stood by his brother through the whole process. He didn't worry about his draft status. He was worrying about his brother. I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. Shiloh, his brother's keeper. He held him down through the whole process. Wasn't worried about his draft status. Wasn't worried about it at all. Was right there by his brother's side. His baby brother's side. Because Shiloh knows Shedeur was the best quarterback in this draft. He know that. He's seen it up front. It ain't got nothing to do with no brother. He's seen it. Shiloh don't think it. He's seen it up front. He's seen it up front. So I'm just trying to let you know right now. Shiloh the head of the game. By game number 3. By game number 3. Got to limit him again. He's going to be starting safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you can see already how that head coach is talking. Go check out the video. He said already out the gate, and Shiloh ain't got there. Yo, I see him as my safety. I see him as my safety. I said, woo, God, already? He said, I see him as my safety. Gonna start off on special team, and you already know. When he get down on that special team. Only thing I'm concerned about, I don't want Shiloh to get hurt that shoulder. Because you know he go all out when he deliver them blows. And when you look at the NFL, there's some big dudes in the NFL. Shiloh need to get with Swayze and gain at least about 10 more pounds before he get off. Shiloh need to weigh 230 as a safety. He need to weigh 230. He need to weigh the same amount of pounds as those running backs. You remember that running back for Kansas and that running back from Kansas State? Shiloh need their weight. Because when you hit them, you don't want to bounce off or get hurt. When you hit them, you want them to go down. And you know Shiloh know how to put your ass in a ditch. Shiloh can't go out there and do that stuff he did at Colorado. Dude running out of bounds. Shiloh still hit him, ran his ass up there in that fence, and then look up there at the camera and scream, said, Dad, I ain't do that. Coach Prime looking at him. Boy, look at it. Boy, you see what I see. Boy, stop, Shiloh. Stop. Shiloh trying to run it. Shit. Shiloh trying to run him up there. Yeah, Shiloh can't do that now. He can't go out there. He ain't gonna be able to get away with that now. He got Shiloh said, boy, I'm gonna hit your ass anyway. I done ran this for you. Gonna run out of bounds because you see me. Oh yeah, you gonna get this hit. But when Shiloh run down there on that special team, the crowd and the TV screen gonna go, ooh. You saw how Shiloh hitting them running back. At Colorado, you see how Shiloh hitting that end 2 years ago, coming across that Miller for UCLA. Yeah, Can imagine that at this higher level, the NFL, more exposure on TV. Everybody gonna be saying, "Ooh!" You remember that running back that came out of the backfield the last game of the season, Oklahoma State? He came around that curve, that corner, and Shiloh came down. And when he hit him, he did like a helicopter swing. Yeah, he gonna deliver them kind of hits on the special team. And if you do that, you can bet your top dollar, my dog, number 21 for Tampa Bay, gonna be that starting safety. They need that. Come down in that box and do your thing. But I need him to gain a little more weight, muscle-wise, thickness-wise, because we know he ain't wrapping up. Ain't too many players in the NFL gonna do that. He gonna deliver that fatal blow, and it gonna cause the crowd to go, ooh. Yeah. Somebody gonna get hurt. Car crash. Somebody gonna get hurt. Either running back or Shiloh. You just cannot continue to hit like that without somebody getting injured. And if you look at the players now, they're hardly don't wear no pads. I don't know what the hell they be wearing. They collarbone and stuff like that, and shoulder blade ain't covered up. Their knees ain't covered up. They just going out there to deliver that blow. You got to be down there, be a maniac to go out there. Yeah, you got to be built for that. I think Shiloh is him, man. Out of all the people, out of all the players that got drafted or signed as an undrafted free agent, Shiloh got the easiest pathway to start on an NFL team. He got the easy pathway. Start on special teams, make your path, and get on that defense safety. And if you look, I don't look at the roster. I think they only got about three safety on the roster. I think I think the two that started, I looked at that, they ain't have that many hits. I said, shit, Shiloh had that many hits at Jackson State. Go look at their roster. The defensive side. See how many targets they did each game. I said, oh shit, Shiloh got this. He got this. Perfect situation. Because the head coach he's a defensive coach. He's a defensive coordinator that became the head coach. So he knows defense. Matter of fact, he called the defensive plays. So that's a good thing that they picked up Shiloh. And it's a good thing for Shiloh going to a head coach that is defensive minded. So I like the situation that he going in. Yeah, I'm serious. He's in a perfect situation. Out of all the players, I mean all of them. He got a good chance making the team. He got a good chance. I see somebody say I need a moderator. Who there? Run in. What, somebody in the chat acting crazy? Y'all gotta let me know who they are, because you know I've been going on. She said trolls. I got trolls in here. Who's trolling? I don't like nobody be trolling, especially my female. You can't be trolling. I love CC. You supposed to let me know. Be not watching the chat. No, I ain't. She trying to beat up these trolls. See, I don't know how to make. I got to read up on these things. I got to read up on this thing. Y'all. I be in a zone, man. I be in a zone, so I don't be watching. Y'all got to let me know who the trolls was. RR said, I need a shit, y'all. I'm sorry. I missed it. I don't like nobody mess with my folks. So y'all got to let me know who they was, and we'll try to do what we got to do. So, I missed that, y'all. I'm sorry. Miss Crystal Wise Williams said, I haven't never seen this much excitement in Cleveland. Hey, you. Man, I go over there on Instagram. Man, there's so many people over there on Instagram. Not too much Twitter and X, but on Instagram, man, they excited, boy. They excited about Shedeur Sanders being drafted by the Cleveland Browns. He bringing that excitement. He got the cachet to do that stuff. We know he built for the long run. I know he is. He done been through it. He went through it at Jackson State. He went through it at Colorado. It's a win-win situation. All he got to do is just go out there, do what he know how to do. Learn that playbook and get out there and do your thing. Get out there and do your thing. Go out there and do your thing like you always do. And everything will be all right. Rooting for him. First, yeah, I'm rooting for him. Yeah, I mean, if you're not rooting for Shedeur Sanders, I don't like calling people haters. You just a hater if you ain't rooting for that dude. Put his dad out the way. Don't worry about Coach Prime. Coach Prime got a job. He done played in the NFL. He don't play. He don't have his time. You didn't like him back then. That's your fault. But his sons, what if them are your kids? What if they was your kids? You know, you got to sometimes put yourself in somebody else's shoes. So I just think the NFL teams that needed a quarterback needed a quarterback. They was fear Coach Prime taking their job. That's all. So I just think he in a perfect situation, and I really believe everything gonna work out in his favor. Stay prayed up, put the work in, keep your surrounding small, deal with the people that you know, and everybody gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Shedeur Sanders gonna be all right. Shiloh gonna be all right. Shiloh is him. Shiloh is okay. Thank you, Mr. Annette. Shiloh is gonna take care of himself easily in Tampa Bay. Down there in Florida, I'm sure he's gonna be the most popular person that coming into camp because of Deion Sanders. We got to give him that. Can't run from that. They can't run for that. Yeah, can't run for that. Yeah, so I really believe Shiloh got the easy path to being, he got the easier path going to make it a starting roster. Ain't worried about to make the team. He gonna make the team. That's my least concern. So that's that on that. All right. Looking forward to. I'll be watching Shedeur, true. I'll be watching Travis, true, and I most definitely gonna be watching Tampa Bay. They play my Atlanta Falcons twice, and that's my dog, my all the way dog. Dog. Shiloh Sanders. Gonna be watching. The headache gang himself. Now, if I buy jerseys, it will be Shiloh. Shiloh. I can't go wrong with Shiloh. He my dog. That's right. Shiloh. Headache gang. Yeah. You want to go to war with B. Watts? That's something about Shiloh. We'll go to war. I stay on that thing, go all night with you. Yeah, you can have Shedeur, you can have Travis, you even have Coach Prime. But Shiloh, my dog. Well, B, why you like Shiloh so much? Shiloh danced to his own music. He danced to his own music. Hell, he daddy tell you, boy, I can't handle him. He stand up there. Hey, I can't handle Shiloh. Can't handle him, boy. Straight out dog, straight out man, grown. That's who they should name grown. Shiloh, everybody worried about where you at, where you been, man, where you been, man, why you didn't come to Travis Heisman Trophy ceremony? Man, I'm at home, enjoying my rent, man. You know how much rent? Man, shit, that hit trophy, that ain't mine. Boy, that me. That's me. Fucking around. Hey, let Uncle Steve and JR, Coach Ray them get an award. Shit, bye. They get an award to y'all. They ain't get it to me. I'm still your boy. Well, I'm still here enjoying my. I got my own talk show. Y'all go get that award. Congratulations. Yeah, shit. I'm a Shiloh. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Headache gang himself. Well, hey, I want to talk about. Okay. Hey, check this out. Oh, JR in the middle. I see somebody saying JR. What's up, JR? Hey, check this out. Y'all check this out. Check this out. Once again, if y'all don't mind. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And join the membership. Join the membership, y'all. Join the membership, and I appreciate it if you do that. But check this out. I got to talk a little Colorado. He said, A1 Sport, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, man. Yeah, I got to be like that, man. Go Gator, what's up, man? Now I can smooth out then, do prime time dance on you. Yeah, you know it. You know, Shiloh hit that dance down. Shiloh hit him down, boy. I'm going to put your ass in that medical tent. Even though if I hit you out of bounds, I'm still going to. I'm going to send your ass to that medical tent, and then I'm going to hit that Dion on you. Oh, boy. That Shiloh hell, man. That's my dog, man. He go get you right, man. He damn sure do it. Hey, he'll do that stuff down now. And look up at that damn Megatron and say, Coach, I didn't even hit it. Boy, you know damn well you hit that boy out of mind. You can't. What? Coach Ryan there sit there and shake his head. You can't do that with it. Just sit there and say, man, shit, wait till this season though. I can't wait. I bet Coach Ryan said, man, I can't wait till this damn season though. I can't wait till this season. Dad, I can hit him out of bounds. Damn, Shiloh. I'm looking at a 70-inch screen TV, and I'm your biggest fan. If I saw you hit that son bitch out of bounds, I know doggone well them folks in that stand saw you hit him out of bounds. Yeah, and came back the next play, tried to he juked it and failed. Shiloh came back the next play, caught him when he was coming down. Boom! I said, oh, I felt that way down here in Georgia, boy. Hey, that running back tried to get up. They said, oh, no, you got to give me some help on those. Headache gang going to be a train wreck. Tampa Bay Buccaneers special team. I mean a train wreck. A train fucking wreck. Somebody going to get hurt. Somebody going to get hurt. It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, I got to talk about a little Colorado, all right, before I get off. If you haven't noticed, the 2025 Colorado football team, if you haven't noticed, the Colorado 2025 team this year will be better than last year. Coach Prime is on record saying that, hey, last year I had some good players, but this year I got a better team. And you ain't got to look no farther than where. You ain't got to know they got a better team this year. You ain't got to look no farther than this position right here. All right? Check this out. Tune in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 8. I'm coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you're a member, if you don't join the membership, I'm going to open up the panel for you to join me to talk. That's I Love CC, Crystal Wise Williams, Miss Phyllis. If you're a member, A1 Sports, you're a member, you're going to be part of the panel tomorrow night at 8. Only if you want to. You ain't got to show your face. You can just get up and talk. We're going to talk. Whatever you want to talk about. If the chat got any questions for the panel tomorrow, put it down in the chat. Because they're going to do the talking. I'm going to moderate. I'm going to be watching the chat this time. All right? So if y'all got any question for that, we're gonna get it to them and let I Love CC and part of the membership group, whoever decided to jump on with me, yeah, they'll be talking to y'all. All right? It's family, y'all. It's family over here on Sports Talk with B-Wop. But check this out. Check this out. If you haven't noticed, Coach Prime is putting together a bad team. Well, B-Wop, why you saying that? But you ain't got to look no farther than the offensive line, right? Look at the measurements, as JR say. I'm going to say size. I don't use that measurement. I just want you to look at the size. That's all. I just want you to look at the size. All right? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. You ain't got to look no farther than the size. All right? Here we go. All right? According to Scott Proctor's DNVR, this is where JR be talking. JR Boxing, who be on my show on just about every day, right? I was gonna say just Tuesday night and Sunday, but yeah, he just on whenever you want to come on. You know, come on whenever you want to come on. All right. Jordan C, the left tackle, is 6'5", 330 pounds. 330 pounds. Yeah, y'all see JR down now. I see him now. Said measurement. Yeah, look at the size of this offensive line. That's why I know this team gonna be better. Jordan C is coming off a All-American performance last year. And look at it. He's 6'5", 330 pounds, messing around with the strength and conditioning coach Ways. Jordan C last year was 285 pounds. Now, look at it. Look at it. Look at this offensive line. Look at this offensive line. JR, you might be right again about 1,000-yard rushing. If ain't but one running back gonna get that. And that's, you already know who that is. But I ain't gonna talk about that now. Look at this. Hey, what's going on? My dog. Look back. Look, Jordan C came in last year, 6'5", 285. Messed around and got with Coach Swayze, and now he's 6'5", 330 pounds at that left tackle. The blind side for K-Soft. The blind side for K-Soft. Look at the player that Coach Prime and his staff brought in at that left guard, Xavier Hill, another experienced lineman going on this senior year. Check this out. 6'4", 320 pounds. Lord have mercy. Coach Prime is building a SEC team right in front of their eyes, and the only thing they can worry about is Shedeur going in the 5th round. Man, look at here. Xavier Hill gave up 1 sack in 650 snaps last year. Let that sink in for you. One sack. 6'4", 320 pounds. All right, go to the center. Now, even though Coach Prime said he wants 2 more centers, and I ain't got no problem with that. But right now, when you look at Matt Gill, 6'2", low sense of gravity, he's not that tall, but he's 320 pounds. And his bagger right now is Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo about 6'4", 330. His bag up. Only reason Yo-Yo ain't starting, he ain't got the spirit. He just got over here to the United States. If Yo-Yo had 2 more years on him, oh yeah, I put him right there. You know he big. You know he big and stop. And look at that right guard. The stop sign. 500, 6'7", 340 pounds. Zy Chrysler. Woohoo, Lord have mercy, Jesus. If that ain't a big dude, I don't know what it is. This dude ain't gave up a sack in 2 years. In 2 years, according to the website, at Illinois in the Big Ten, where they are known to run the football. A right guard. Right guard. And recently, the other day, a commitment from Tennessee at right tackle, Larry Johnson III, 6'7", 350 pounds. Now, I don't know about y'all, I don't know how y'all look at offensive linemen. I don't kind of cover that. But this ain't your average size offensive line. You remember when Colorado and Coach Prime first got to Colorado, that offensive line they used to throw out there? Man, that offensive line was 240 pounds. 240 pounds. And we worrying about why Shedeur was running for his life. That's why he was running for his life. His offensive lineman wasn't no good. But you look at this group right here, the projected starting five, potential starting five right here. Jordan C., Xavier Hill, Matt Gill, Chrysler, and Johnson. Bro, that's a NFL size offensive line. If they stay healthy. If they stay healthy. That offensive line is the most important thing on Colorado for their offense. Not the running back, not the quarterback. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, the quarterback is the most important. But the second most is the offensive line. The wide receiver ain't that important, but the offensive line is the key. And look at here. Man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. And people were saying 2 years ago, Coach Prime can't recruit. Coach Prime can't get no talent in there on the offensive line. Y'all only can get wide receivers and defensive back. Well, most of these guys finna be seniors this coming up. If messing around and get 3 of them in the NFL, Jordan C. ain't eligible. But you get 3 of those 4 guys in the NFL, the recruiting and the transfer portal is over with. Coach Prime gonna dominate until he get called to Cleveland. I had to throw that in. Until he get called to Cleveland. Trench, baby. Go Gator. You right. Them Trench Gator. Hey, that's exactly what it is. Them Trench, baby. These boys are huge. And they can play. It ain't like they coming from a team and that's set on the bench or they was third string or fourth string on the tail end of their roster on the team. No, they was playing. It don't matter where they were coming from. Tennessee, Johnson, Cy Chrysler, Illinois. They was playing. And now they at Colorado. Let me tell y'all something. That number 7, Dallin Hayden, boy, I bet he licking his chops. I don't care what running back, Coach Prime or Marshall Faulk bring in out that transfer portal. They ain't finna beat Dallin Hayden now. That boy healthy, and he's running that football. Oh, yeah. You ain't got to like him. You can be an IA, Brandon Hood, and a Michael fan all you want to. Hell, I was too. I'm fan with anybody on the team. I know we got our favorite one, but let me tell you something. Dallin Hayden is the mailman. He ain't got that breakaway speed like Dylan Edwards. He ain't no track stars like Jimmy Horn Jr. He ain't gonna run no 4.3 like Xavier, no, like Sincere Brown. But let me tell you something. When it come down to running that ball between them Tigers, from what I seen in that spring game, and from what I've been seeing in practice, oh, he the mailman. He gonna do. I'm gonna run the block. Yeah, get out of the way. You don't want none of that. That's exactly what he told me. Exactly what he told me. Boy, truck. That boy 230 pounds. 230 pounds running at you. They don't want that smoke. Now, hear me on this, and I ain't knocking him. Number 9 was all over the field during that spring game. But that play right there, he didn't want that smoke. 28 ran across that bend. He didn't want that smoke. Didn't want it. JB diving. Didn't want that smoke. Then it had been Cameron Simeon Craig and Shiloh on that back end. Oh, yeah, it been a train wreck right there now. It been a train wreck. Shiloh want that smoke. Shiloh want that smoke. Now, number 9, to keep a bias, he'll hit. But on that play, My eyes ain't lying to me. I ain't got cataract yet. If you watch this, he could have made that Tiger, but he dove at his legs instead of putting that shoulder pad right here. Like Cameron Simeon Craig. Now Cameron Simeon Craig, he does some hits too because of his body size. He's small. Shiloh, somehow got knocked out that game. Yeah, he would. Watch it run again. That boy here ain't playing. Y'all don't care who coaching. I can't let y'all slide like that. Watch number 9, followed by JB, the linebacker. They didn't want that smoke, y'all. They didn't want. Oh, don't act, JR, don't act like you didn't see that. I stopped it again, just for you. I know you want IA. I know y'all want a Brandon Hood. I know you wishing for Michael. And I know Coach Prime said he's going to bring 2 more running backs in. I don't care what running back he bring in. They ain't going to beat him out. No, not running like this. No, Ben, you ain't want that. 28, yeah, let him go. You ain't want none of that. That ball running full speed. The cameraman, Bucky them just did a slowdown. Yeah, so you can see what's really going on. Yeah, now that had been Shiloh. Oh, it been a car wreck. Now somebody would have lost a fender. Windshield about to got busted. Or damn side mirror would have came off. Yeah, that would have been Shiloh. Oh, yeah, you ran up there and got that smoke now. Some would have had to give. Some would have got to give. Now, JB, he didn't want that. You see what he did? He went straight down to the ground. And number 9 tried to catch him from the side, and he came up on Ben, number 28. Nah, boy, you had it. Yeah, it ain't worth it. That boy running hard. Hard. I don't care. Coach Prime, I don't care who you bring in. Marshall Faulk, I don't care who you bring in. They ain't finna beat Dallas Hay now. They're just not. That's why IA left. He saw how that boy running. I ain't got the speed. He ain't got the speed that they got. But he helped. At Ohio State as a freshman ran for 683 yards. Freshman. Now last year at Colorado, I don't know what happened. He acted like he couldn't read. He acted like he didn't know what hole to hit. Looked like he was confused. But ever since Marshall Faulk been there, and since he done got healthy, the ball look like he's right, y'all. And JR, might have to give it to you. We might have 1,000-yard rusher beside K. Salt. And it's going to be him. It's going to be him. I don't care what running back Coach Prime bring in from the transfer portal. He said he want to. I don't care. They ain't going to take him out the field. Not running between them Tigers. The offensive line they got now? Yeah. At least 700 yards. If he stay healthy and play the whole year, give him that ball 20 to 25 times a game, and he's going to know what to do with it. Just like you seen Takifa Byers try to run to the side, the rest of them going to do the same thing. In the Big 12 team, BYU, Iowa State. That boy him look like he done gained more weight, more muscles on him. Coach Swayze, you the MVP. You the MVP of Colorado in 2025. I'm going to give it to you. Ain't nobody beating out Dallas Hay. D. Taylor ain't beating out. Ain't no 5'1" special team running back finna come in and beat Dallas Hay at no running back. Just ain't. Taylor ain't either. He too little. He can come in on special plays. But for running that ball consistently between them Tigers, he ain't finna beat that boy out. No. Yeah, he come in on third down, catch a pass out of the backfield. Hell, they got too sick to do that. Yeah, I bet. You want to bet? What you want to bet? You tell me? Shit, you tell me. I done seen this. Matter of fact, there ain't no guarantee he gonna hit the field. They fucking around and put Draylon Miller back there with him. Oh, you can get it. Shit, D. Taylor ain't gonna hit the field. Cam Michael? So you gonna tell me D. Taylor just as good as Cam Michael? Yeah, okay. Shit. Yeah, okay, little bucket. What? You what? Yeah, you tell me what? Today your day, little bucket. I knew it was gonna come to this point. It's just only thing me and you agree on is K-Salt. Everything else is up in the air. Let's go. Everything else, shit. It's up in the air. Let's go with it. Listen, ain't nobody, I don't care what running back they bring in, gonna beat Dallin Hay. He's healthy, running hard now here, and he displayed last year what he can do with that football if you get it to him quick out of that backfield on the screen pass. Down here. Ain't no linebacker, ain't no cornerback, ain't no safety finna run up and try to hit him head on. Yeah, I just proved it to you in the video. In the video. Yeah. Little Bucket, bring your ass up here tomorrow night at 8. Yeah, I'm going to drop that link tomorrow. We can go ahead. Joe can. Ain't no running back. No running back finna beat this boy out here for his carries, yards, and touchdowns. None of them. IA gone. I know your butt hurts still because of IA gone. Hood gone. Why? They couldn't identify. Better than Dallin Hay. Dallin Hay. Be watching you praising Dallin Hay a little bit too much. I ain't praising. I'm just going off the video. What they put up, I ain't at practice. I can see though. I can see. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Yeah, your eyes don't lie. Just like when y'all kept telling me LeBron better than Michael Jordan. Well, go back to the other night in the last 2 games and look at the 4 quarters. Next to the last game, he scored 0 points. He hid in the corner in the last game when the team needed him most, and he didn't score 3 points in the 4th quarter. If that was Michael Jordan had that ball and wanted all the smoke on Anthony Edwards. Yeah. Kill that GOAT talk. Yeah, but let me get back to football. Dallin Hay will be that bell cow running back for Colorado. Coach Prime can bring Marshall Faulk out of retirement, and he ain't gonna beat this dude out. He ain't gonna beat this dude out. He ain't gonna beat that dude out. Just let it play out. And they mess around and put Cam Michael back there. It's a whole lot of them running back. Mike ain't gonna hit the field when he get back, if he get back. I'm just saying. Hey, y'all watching Sports Talk with B. Watt. Tune in tomorrow night. I'm gonna drop that link for my members only crew. B. Watt said, I'm going off on the video. B. Watt, you too funny. Hey, what's up, man? You that show tomorrow, but you been missing a while. I'm gonna drop that link for my membership. Y'all come up and let y'all talk it out tomorrow. I'm tired of talking. I've been doing this thing. I'm working. My membership, y'all paying me, so I gotta work every day. I'm working. I'm gonna give you an hour, 30-minute show. Y'all working me. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, I hope I can at least get 2 or 3 of my members only crew on the panel tomorrow, and we're gonna do this thing. All right. Even though Little Bucket ain't a member, we're gonna bring him up tomorrow if he show up. Yeah, we're gonna kill all that D. Taylor talk. Even though I'm a D. Taylor fan because he's a Colorado fan, rooting for him, but I just don't see him. I don't see him being down and hating now. Out that video I don't saw. Miss Crystal Wise Williams says she got my back. Appreciate it. Well, I got to get out of here, y'all. I ain't got nothing to eat today. I got to get in here and eat. Yeah, you can bring him out of here. Yeah, he ain't been beat down and hate now. This boy, him young, healthy, and he ready to tote that rock. I tell you what, ask Ben. Go ask Ben why he didn't want to step up and hit it. Go ask number 9, Takifa Byers, why he didn't want to step up there and hit that boy when he run that ball. Bucket slowed down the effect for you. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you again. Hold on. Yeah. Just in case you want to see it again. Just in case. I know you don't want to see it, but I'm going to show it to you again. He didn't want no. Didn't want no part of it. And that play was in the first part of the spring, and they didn't want none of that smoke. Once again, that was Shiloh. Yeah. Your windshield wiper would have got knocked off probably that thing. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I got to switch and lead you when I'm talking about my boy. Yeah. I get sideways when I talk about Shiloh. That'd have been Shiloh. Yeah, you've been missing your front part of your face, man. Yeah, that being straight with you, big dog. Yeah, you running a little bit too high. Because you ain't had no fear in your heart in them guys. Now, that had been Shiloh. Oh, your ass would have got down. Yeah, because that headache game would have brought it to you. Oh, yeah. You would never come up there running, jogging through there like you finna, rob, went in Walmart, running out of Walmart like, stole some Kit Kats or some tweet them sweet candies. Running out of there like you O.J. Simpson. Yeah, I just stole y'all candy. Yeah, I'm looking for the cops. Y'all can't catch me. Yeah, you running a little bit too happy. That had been Shiloh. Oh, you been ducking. You think about throwing them shots. Yeah, you had to get out. Get your ass down because Shiloh come through there feeling load up on you, boy. What? Hey, look here. We got to get ready for the dog pound. My dog getting ready for the dog pound. The dog pound is waiting on Shedeur Sanders. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. Getting ready. The city. You know who running the city. Getting ready. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. Getting ready. They can't water from the city. You know who running the city. You know who running the city. The cleaning around getting gritty. They can't water from the city. Walking like a dog. 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 Let's go. Welcome like a dog. Walking like a dog. Let's get it. Welcome like a dog. Walking like a dog. Let's get it. Welcome like a dog. Walking like a dog. Welcome like a dog. Walking like a dog. Let's go. Welcome like a dog. Walking like a dog. Let's go. Walk them like a dog. That's what I'm doing. Little Bucket. But look at here, little Bucket. Show up tomorrow. I'm going to walk you like a dog, boy. I'm going to walk you like a dog. I'm going to walk you like a dog. Hey, appreciate you, though, little Bucket. You my dog, boy. Appreciate your family. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Want to thank everybody who walked with Sports Talk will be watched on this Saturday, on this Friday night. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Got another exciting show for you. Hey, you already know what it is. The membership night, they're going to join me tomorrow. All right? Peace. Y'all have a good night, and God bless you.